Welcome to the garden.
It's nearing harvest season in the Fruitful Vine Community Garden, and no one's more proud or excited than Melissa Stimple.
Because one day you'll come out here and the plants will be this big, and the next day you come out and they're bearing fruit.
Volunteers broke ground in 2009, 4 years after the Waukee Area Christian Services Food Pantry opened its doors.
We've always had very good community support, but I think it took years for people to realize that there is an actual need out in this area.
It's because there's a myth that the suburbs are so affluent that the people living here are immune to issues like hunger.
We're now seeing it both increase but really spread. So we're now seeing poverty and families who are struggling to make ends meet across our entire communities.
Starting last quarter of 2018, we were already seeing a 20% increase in usage of services here through the food pantry, and that has continued, and we haven't even hit our busy season yet.
Did you guys have a snack?
Kim Keller never dreamed her family would need a food pantry.
Oh no.
That changed in an instant during the summer of 2018.
We were kind of struggling. We lost, in the flood last year, we lost about 80% of our belongings.
Insurance didn't cover those losses, and she and her husband and 4 kids were forced out of their house for 10 days. This place came to the rescue with everything from food and diapers to school supplies and Christmas gifts.
It was invaluable. I don't know what we would have done without it. It was a godsend.
God always makes a way, you know.
Nora Pease gets emotional sharing her story and the way WACS has touched her life.
And every time you're trying to get ahead, you would lose those assistants. So I just want to thank from the bottom of my heart all the people that support these kind of ministries to help people.
And he just moved here.
Donna McCool-Lambert is one of those people.
It meant the world to me. I actually volunteer here at the food pantry. I like to help people in need. So.
Last year, she came to Iowa from a domestic violence shelter.
When I moved here, I had no family, no friends, no support.
She and her kids arrived with little more than the clothes on their backs. Waukee Area Christian Services helped keep them alive.
It's okay to go get services. Keep your head up, you know, and that's what they're here for.
It's easy to understand why more and more people need help when you see these numbers. It's what the United Way calls the survival budget. You can see the largest expense is childcare at more than $1,000, then a rent or mortgage payment under $700, and then just $525 to feed a family of 4 for an entire month. That's roughly $1.50 a meal. In order to make even this meager budget work, it would take a family income of nearly $57,000. More than half the jobs in Iowa currently pay less than $32,000 a year.
So we have learned quite a few lessons over the years.
Melissa continues spreading those lessons throughout the community.
We just need to get over so many of the stereotypes of what does hunger look like. We see families for a season of their life, and then they move on.
Helping people through the roughest times in their lives and planting hope along the way.
And so what's amazing what a tiny little seed will grow to be.
It's sort of a nice metaphor for everything that you guys do.
Absolutely. It takes a community to make things grow, make things happen.